Hello guys and welcome to Turbo Racing for some more Grand Prix Legends here on the channel, on my YouTube channel. This time, today we have the penultimate round of the oAo's Grand Prix Legends season. I think it was 2024. Division 2. Today we are going to drive at Portland. And I will keep on driving my favorite car from this Formula 1 championship in Grand Prix Legends, Ferrari 312. And as always in Division 2, guys, I am aiming to win the race. However, is if this is going to be possible, are we going to be consistent enough? Are we going to be fast enough? We will have more answers as soon as the practice session, which will be 30 minutes, starts in about a minute and a half. And before we go, let me see what happens in the chat. I guess, yeah, they are preparing to start the server. So yeah, I had few watts of testing, nothing too much to be fair, but as I pretty much have a good understanding what to expect from the car, I think we will be okay, guys. I think we'll be okay. Also, the setup was made by my teammate oAo, and even though I made just a few changes so they can be a little bit easier for me, the car will be a little bit easier for me to drive, I still believe we will be okay with this setup, and let's hope we can be fast enough. Okay, any moment now we will have the server started. And this is the best moment for me to take a look at the shot and place it somewhere on my screen. Okay, we are waiting, and to be fair with you, I believe the server is already been started, so any moment we will join. This time I think I remember the password better than the previous time, where I was a little bit lost. For some reason I just forgot the password for a few moments, but then I was able to remember it. Okay, here we are. Here we are, guys. I'm about to join the server. Wish me luck. As always, it's definitely not gonna be any easy in oAo, and also, of course, we're talking about Grand Prix Legends, and it's always hard there. Okay, now, before we start, let me place the chat somewhere so I can see your messages. Okay, I think we are good. Or are we? Because for some reason the chat doesn't want to stay on screen. This time I believe we are good. Okay, let's make our first swaps in the practice slash qualifying. Once again, guys, we have 30 minutes to qualify for the race, to make our best possible lap for the race, and then, if I'm not wrong, the race is 52 laps long, or as always around 1 hour. It's a very technical circuit, but at the same time very short circuit. You will see that one lap is about 1 minute and 7 seconds, something like that. Oops. Losing control of the car. Fortunately not hitting anything. So, no damage to the car. But let's be careful, tires are still extremely cold. Car is extremely nervous on braking. That's my biggest concerns at the moment. But it's normal. We're at qualifying fuel, so oh, don't stop. Don't step into the grass. Oh my god. Oh. Let's try one more whoop at least. I can go much faster, at least 1 second, but let's see. Something is just not working. And it's a little bit weird because I didn't have any problems during the practice, or maybe I'm just putting too much speed into the corner entries. Once again, just no grip here on braking and turning at the same time. Car just completely loses it where I'm braking and turning at the same time. Something is just completely wrong. At the moment, the car just cannot stop properly. I'm losing the rear. Stop. A little bit better, but first and second sector were not that good. Let's see. Oh yes, that's very good. Maybe P1, yeah. Oh, no! No! What are you doing, man? Oh, Jesus. Why did you walk me like that? Oh, man, I was going for a wonderful lap. Let me see. Okay, I still have fuel for one more hot lap, at least, so... to try and make it. Ah, touch the grass a little bit. But it's okay. Ah, wonderful seconds sector. Ah! No! I started braking too early. But the good news is the car can go fast. I have at least half a second in my pocket, so let's see. Go. But sector 3 was terrible, so let's see. Few faster swap, but I was too much. Especially in sector 3. Better sector 3 this time, but I have too much trouble braking and turning at the same time. The car just loses control. Fortunately, P1 just 12 minutes before the end of the qualifying session. With a new PB, but I can go down to 0.6. I'm sure about that. And my delta is actually 0.6, so yeah. I just cannot complete the perfect lap. That's the problem. Okay, P1, 742, second position for... I'm not sure who this guy is. Let's just call him a GPL. Third position for Womar, followed by Girard, Hoke, Bush, Gjorts, Magni, and Nikki. Just 9 people so far, but maybe not all of them were able to finish a hot lap. Also, I cannot see my teammate Pepe. I really hope he will make it. Okay, to be fair with you guys, I think now I'm just going to switch to my race setup and focus there. Focus on driving with it. I really hope it's going to... this 07.42 is going to be enough for pole position, but of course we need to wait. We need to wait and see. I know I can go faster, but I just don't want to burn out in the quali. It's going to be a hard race, long race, so let's be careful with that. Yeah, the car is much easier now with more fuel on board. just like I expected. And a little bit nervous when we are with less fuel, just like every time basically. Oops. Okay, I think I'm ready for the race. We're now waiting for the final 5 minutes or so and the quali. But unfortunately... Ah! Pepe has just joined. Nice. I was about to say, unfortunately he is not here, but he is. My teammate is here. And as you can see in the video description, guys, every point for our team is very, very important now. For our hopes for P2 and the Constructors Championship in the team standings at the end of the season. This is penultimate round, so yeah, it's pretty much very important for us. Okay, I also have to take a look how to start the car. We still have about 2 minutes. Let's see. Let's try one more time. Yeah, something like that. Okay, we are waiting now, guys, to see are there going to be any changes at the top. There are definitely more than 12 people. Some are without completed WAPs. Okay, any moment now. It looks like it's going to be me, GPL in second, Walmar, Girard, Hawk, Navone, Bush, Petra, Magni, Gjort, Nikki, and Mungwo. That's these are the people with that were able to complete at least one WAP, one hot WAP during the qualifying session. Few more are still driving. And any moment now, we will switch to the race. It looks like this is Petra. It looks like Petra is the final driver, making a hot WAP, but unfortunately he did make a mistake here, so it seems like this is it. I really hope Pepe is here, by the way. And we can have two cars on the grid. There we are, guys. There we are. It's time for the race. What can we do now? And where's the guy with the whack? I guess it's that one with the red shirt. It has to be, yeah, it has to be him. Cannot see anyone else. That might be the flagman. Yeah. Now let's be extremely careful. Cold tires. Also, I believe we will have advantage on the straights versus the Lotus behind. Lotus is the fastest car, but mostly in the corners. Nice, it looks like we're the fastest car at the moment. We're making some progress to GPL in P2. Now it's all about concentration and consistency. The pace is here. Finally a decent final corner. I was braking too late in the previous laps. Oops. Once again issues with the rear end. Oh, okay, Pepe in P9 is here. And to be fair, P2 GPL is very very fast. He is with my pace at the moment. That's what we want, a fight. There he is. Now even A little bit faster than me, I believe. I think he made a small mistake though. Gap is very big now, about 3-4 seconds. Maybe he went into the grass, I don't know. I'm definitely not pushing at all. I try to be as safer as possible. I don't have much experience with this circuit and car. My testing for this event was about 10-15 whoops, so I don't have all the information about the car's behavior. So we're gonna drive safely and we're going to rely on our consistency. And that was a decent lap, I believe. Let's see the time, maybe 1:08. It's completely possible. Yeah, 1:08.75. Not bad at all. This one was decent as well, maybe a little bit slower, about 09.0. Let's see. No, actually 08.8. Still a very good lap. But the most important thing is consistency is here. have a decent lead already. Unfortunately, more problems for GPL. He's down to 13 seconds behind me now. He might have some kind of damage. I won't be surprised, because he's constantly losing time. And now Philippe Girard is just behind him. In P3. No, no. Something more happened with GPL. He might be out. Let's wait and see. I can see him down to P10. But yeah, unfortunately, I believe he's just out. I guess he was just pushing too much to stay with me. Good news for us is Pepe is up to P9, and we're hoping he can climb even more positions, driving safely and consistently. Also, it's important for our team to have both cars after the end of the race without any damage, so we won't have to pay coins for repairs. 36 laps to go. Around 1/3 of the race is already gone. The race is going wonderful for us so far, fortunately. Let's keep it like that. No need to set any track records in the division or something like that. Let's just bring the car safe home without damage in P1 to bring these points to our team. In our home for P2 in the team standings at the end of the season. A very good pop. I'm curious about the time. 08:49. New PB in the race. And we're catching Pepe, my teammate. It looks like he's with Ferrari this time. The car I'm driving. He might love it. So we might, Pepe, if you're watching this on replay, we might make a change for Mexico. You might take the Ferrari again, and I can take the Eagle. Thank you, Pepe. Yo, fuck. Fortunately not for me or Pepe. Yeah, I think we've lost someone because Pepe is up to P8 now. Just one position. There was no one around him, so this might mean that someone just crashed out or something like that. No changes in top 3 though. Girard in second, Bush in third, Yards in fourth. Thank you, Nikki. I just love how big the sportsmanship in this league is. Everyone understands that we're putting a lot of effort to keep these cars on track. We're fighting for every single tent and we're keeping the fair play at the highest possible levels. Also, these are drivers, most of them of course are drivers with a lot of experience, especially with the Grand Prix Legends. They're driving for decades now. Let's not forget, guys, the original Grand Prix Legends game was released back in 1998. Of course, we're using some mods, patches and sounds, but pretty much the physics, they are absolutely the same actually. These are the original Grand Prix Legends physics for season 1967, and there's a very funny story about the developers of the game, Papyrus. I believe they worked later with iRacing, I might be wrong, and in an interview they said, once they said that they just cannot explain to themselves how they did such a wonderful job with the physics for Grand Prix Legends. And I guess this is the main reason why still so many people drive Grand Prix Legends even today. Basically 26 years after the game's release. also, guys, if you enjoy the game, you have some experience with it, or you would like to try it for the first time, share your thoughts here on the chat, or if you're watching this on replay, in the comments. It's going to be very, very interesting for me to read your thoughts. What do you think about this game? Would you like to give it a go? Or if you're experienced driver with this game, what are your thoughts? What are you driving at the moment? Or what have you drive last? I'll be more than happy to read these comments and answer to every single one of them. Okay, 24 laps to go. We are now in the second part of the race. I'm not sure, but this has to be a DRM. Judging by the noise of the engine. Thank you. Philippe Girard is driving pretty decent. He's about my pace. He's having about my pace at the moment. The gap is between 20 to 23 seconds for a long time now. And he's clearly in P2. Basically, he has my mission, just to stay focused and not lose concentration. And also, Felipe helped us so much because he was replacing me for few races, and he won important points for our team. Oops, contact here. Claudio and George just checked the standings. Just few seconds ago they were fighting for P7, I believe. Fortunately, no damage for my car, no contacts. But it was a very dangerous situation. Poor George, I believe he collided with the car in front. I hope he will be able to continue though. I was extremely careful there. I was trying to give them as much time as they need to decide what's going to happen next, because I had two cars just ahead of me. It was a very dangerous situation. Oh, he's going to the grass. He might have the damage as well. It's a dangerous track, guys. Not dangerous, but very technical. And also with these Formula cars, with these open wheelers, they don't have the best possible brakes as well. So if you try to outbrake the car a little bit, you might not make it, and you might go to the gas. Also, the net code, of course, it's not perfect. We are talking about a very old game, and because of the net code, there's some kind of whack, buffering, or something like that, and it's very easy to collide with another car only because of the net codes. You might be about 10 seconds. 10 seconds, the distance between your car and the other car might be about 10 seconds, but, excuse me, 10 meters. Oh my god, 10 centimeters. Yeah, the distance might be about 10 centimeters, and you still might collide because of the net code and the whack, the buffering that is created by the very old net code this game uses. So I guess maybe something like that happened with these two guys. I guess they were just fighting, and as you can see, this circuit is also not that wide as well. It's a very narrow circuit, tight circuit, so you just don't have room for two cars all the time. Also, you just don't have plenty of opportunities to overtake, especially if you have almost the same top speed as the guy you are trying to overtake. And yeah, maybe the only chance is if you can overtake him somewhere here, but not in the first corner. If you try to overtake in the first corner, it's too dangerous. It's too dangerous. So yeah, if it's me, I won't make any overtaking maneuvers in turn 1. Or maybe I will, but only if it's final lap and I'm fighting for the championship. But otherwise, turn 1 is not the best place where you can overtake. It's very tight, it's very narrow, and very easy to make contact with the other car. So the best solution is if you can overtake before the end of the start-finish straight. That seems like the best place for this. But of course, as there is not big difference between the top speed of these cars, it's very hard to overtake someone here before the end of the straight. It's just not that long. And basically that's why pole position was that important, guys. And leading after turn 1 as well. I have less fuel now and the car is a little bit more nervous, so we have to be careful from now on at the end of the race, until the end of the race, because I'm starting to feel a little bit tired as well. Not many places here where you can breathe easier and take a quick rest, so yeah, I can even barely take a look at the standings, at the lap times I'm doing. It's all about focus and concentration to make it till the end without mistakes. Oh. And Pepe up to P7. Thank you, Ricky. As you can see, he's struggling a lot, but at the same time he's very careful. He's looking at his mirrors and he's giving everything to give space to the faster cars and release them as soon as this is possible. So fair play to Nicky, great job. And that's Pepe again, so I'm going to whop him for the second time. This time he's not just my teammate, he's driving my Mew, my second car, my second Ferrari. Be careful, Pepe, because this might be my car for Mexico Grand Prix. Please don't break it. By the way, it's going to be very funny if this is actually not a Ferrari, but I'm still trying to figure it out. The cars in Grand Prix Legends, they don't have much labels on them, so it's hard to figure it out. What car is what manufacturer? Especially, like in my case, I'm racing plenty of mods for Grand Prix Legends, and sometimes the Ferraris are blue in other mods, so yeah, it's not the easiest job in the world to find out if this red car Pepe is driving, is it a Ferrari at the end? But I guess it is. Oh, something happened with Philippe Girard, push in second position now. That might be interesting because Philippe is faster in this circuit, but it looks like he had trouble. And the question is Philippe having is he carrying any damage? If not, with pace he might be able to catch Bush right at the end for P2, so that might be an interesting battle just at the end of the race. And we are, guys, in the final 2 laps, in the final 10 laps of the race. Oops, don't go to the grass, DB. Keep the concentration high. It's still not over. I was pushing this time a little bit more. Let's see. Is this gonna be new? Fastest lap of the race. Yeah, 08, 06. And to be fair with you guys, from now on, I don't think there's any need of pushing more. I guess this will be enough for the fastest lap of the race. The risk is just too big for me to keep on trying, especially when I'm leading by 33 seconds. Basically, I have everything to lose in this situation. Okay, 6 laps to go. Bush is increasing the gap to Gerard, so we don't expect any changes at the moment. Omar in P4, he's waiting for mistakes from us, the podium guys, so he can take a podium himself. And then we have Claudio Navone, Magni and Pepe in wonderful 7th position. Oh wow, new personal best sector 2. But sector 4 was not enough, was not good enough at all. I did a lot of mistakes, but this might be enough for new PB in the race, yeah. 756, 96. No, actually 756 indeed. But take a look at the delta, guys. The delta is looking decent. 684. Oh, that was a much better sector 4. Let's see. 756 the previous one. 751. A new personal best sector 4. But I'm stopping here, guys. I'm stopping here. I really don't want to DNF, so that's more than enough. We have just a couple of laps to go. And I was even able to improve my sectors 2 and 4, which is something very, very good. And now the delta is 681. And here we are, guys. Here we are. That's victory for us in Portland. The team needed a victory. And here we are, winning the race for them. And for us, of course. With Ferrari, 312. Job well done. Now we wait for Pepe to finish his race. So far he is in P7. And I'm going to park the car here just to be sure there will be no damage in the WAP for returning the car into the pit. Hi, tremendous trail braking, thank you. Yeah, victory. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, hey Maki, it was a satisfying driving. The good news is I had the opportunity to keep the pace simple, not taking too many risks. And even though at the beginning I was under pressure from GPL 67, my consistency was enough. So I was able to win the race. And also my fastest lap of the race is not bad as well. I'm not sure how fast was my qualifying lap, to be fair with you guys, but yeah, seems like the setup felt good, and 6.8 on the data ain't too shabby either. Yeah, but to be fair with you, I can go down at least a couple of tenths, maybe down to 0.6.5. It's pretty much possible, but to do that I need to make more changes to the setup to make it closer to my driving and to feel it a little bit more safer, especially on braking. I was having too much trouble on braking, but yeah, the setup by oAo was amazing. Basically, I just had to I just changed the tire temperatures a little bit. I also changed the camber here from 0.5 to 0.6. I changed the bump rubbers from 254 to 241. I changed the steering ratio from 9 to 1 to 8 to 1. Of course, I put more liters, and I made 4th gear a little bit longer and 5th gear a little bit longer, I believe, or shorter, I'm not sure, as well. Oh yeah, Wase was driving the differential power at 45, but it was too nervous for me, so I went up to 60. But no, actually, no, it was a little bit understeer, I believe. So I had to make it to 60. Yeah, exactly. And everything else is basically Wase's Albrecht's setup. I just did few changes. Yeah. By the way, tremendous trail braking. Can you tell me your name? Because I'm sure I know this nickname, and I'm sure it's linked to someone from Grand Prix Legends, but I don't want to say a name and to be wrong. I think I know your name, but let's see. And yeah, pretty decent day at the office. Yeah, I thought you were. I thought it's you, Wase, but I was not sure because I know you have. But maybe on Twitch you are Wase Albrecht, but maybe here you are tremendous trail braking. Yeah. I was not sure, and I was like, I'm not making any risks. I'm not taking any risks. I'm going to ask him first. Oh man. Okay, here we are, guys. Here we are. It's basically everything went super good for us and for the team. Pepe is in the team. Wase is in the team. Bob Simpson is in the team. We can be happy. We can be happy with this weekend. We're waiting to see if Pepe has any damage. I don't have any damage, so at least one of our cars won't require any repairs. So we will save tokens there. Not tokens, but coins. Also, big thank you to Philippe Girard, of course, for being that kind to replace me for a few races previously because I was working and stuff like that. But yeah, we did great. We did great this weekend. Wase won the Division 1 race. I'm not sure about Bob. Unfortunately, I believe Bob was not able to finish the race. I believe he crashed. Now me and Pepe, we were both able to finish, which is absolutely wonderful. And yeah, we're waiting for the results, but I pretty much believe that, as always, Pepe won't have any damage to his car as well, so yeah. Yeah. Amazing, Wase. Now we're looking forward to Mexico. I believe, guys, Wase will be available for Division 1 together with Bob Simpson, and then me and Pepe Higdon we will close the championship season at Division 2 at Mexico Grand Prix, the Hermanos Rodriguez circuit. And yeah, we are going to hope that we will make 2 more wonderful and successful weekends, and we are going to take P2 in the team championship. Thank you, Wase. Yeah, we are waiting for Pepe. He's going to give us more information. He's our guru. He's always making the calculations, and he has more information about the damage as well. So yeah, we're just waiting for him to see what's gonna happen after this championship round at Portland. And yeah, one more championship round, guys, for this year in oAo, Grand Prix of Mexico, Mexican Grand Prix at Hermanos Rodriguez. Once again, Wase will drive together with Bob in race 1 in Division 1, and the week after that, I believe it's November the 2nd, me and Pepe we will try to save position 2 for our team. Thank you, buddy. Actually, next Saturday, it's here in Bulgaria, we have something called Names Day, just like birthday day, but it's Names Day, and everyone that has a name closer to Dimitar or Dimitrina for a woman, or or Mitko or stuff like that, they are also having Names Day, so we are going to celebrate. And yeah, actually, I was about to drive. Because I gave my word to the team and to Pepe. But now, as you are going to be in Division 1. This gives me a chance. This gives me a chance to have another party and be fresher for the final round of the season, the Saturday after that at Mexico. So yeah. I'm going to take advantage of this opportunity. Okay, guys, I'm going to stop here. I really hope you enjoy the content. As you can see, you can like, follow, subscribe, share with your friends, comment in the chat. Don't hesitate, I'm more than happy every time when I see that someone commented or subscribed or is just liking the videos. This means so much to me, guys. Feel free to do that if you would like. And yeah, I'm going to stop here, but I'm going to see you next time. When it's going to be that, we will see. Take a look at my Discord for more information. That's the way that you can find out when I am online and streaming again. Also, of course, if you press the bell ring here on YouTube or the same one in Twitch, you will have notifications every time that I am about, or actually I have started a stream. Yeah, it's extra important, of course. Thank you, Maki. See you, guys. Thank you for being here. It was a lovely race for us. I'm going to see you next time, but until then, happy racing, everybody, and bye.